Hey there, I'm Shawna Ristic, and I want to share this intense experience I had when I was 19. At that time, life was a mix of post-high school uncertainty, diving into the modeling world, and working in bars for some extra cash. Everything seemed complicated, and I was struggling to figure out what it truly meant to be a woman in this world. Fast forward to Christmas Day in 1993. I was on my way to the airport with a client from the bar to catch a football game in another city. That morning started with the usual festive celebrations, but after my family left for distant relatives, I went upstairs for a quick nap. Little did I know, that nap would set the stage for a life-altering event. I woke up realizing I overslept and was in a race against time to make it to the airport. Speeding down the highway at 75 miles per hour, I had this sudden urge to call the guy I was meeting. Now, picture this. Back then, cell phones were these bulky things plugged into the car's cigarette lighter. So I thought, okay, my phone is on the floor. Let me just quickly grab it after I pass this car and bridge. That decision to unfasten my seatbelt for a moment changed everything. As I leaned over to grab the phone, I almost collided with another car. In a desperate attempt to avoid it, my car ended up nosediving into the median, flipping end over end, and eventually landing about 40 feet away. The miracle in all this chaos was the car right behind me. Two nurses happened to be in it. They rushed to my aid, doing everything they could until the ambulance arrived. I, however, was already in an out-of-body state, unaware of the physical world around me. They took me to a trauma center in the town I lived in, and then I was life-flighted to Kansas City, where I spent a month in a coma. What I experienced during that coma was beyond words. I found myself in this radiant room, surrounded by 6 beings emitting a loving light. It felt like a reunion with family. No judgment, no baggage. They lifted me out of my body, and suddenly, I was standing there with them. The love I felt was beyond our human understanding. It was pure, unconditional, and reverent. They showed me why I chose this life, to help people remember their true selves and find their way home. Love, as they presented it, was devoid of conditions, unlike our human perspective. They revealed the interconnectedness of all beings, like a network of lights in an airplane view of a city at night. The impact of our actions on others is profound and ripples through the interconnected web of existence. There was a moment of debate among these beings about whether I should come back or stay. It felt like a mutual decision, and they emphasized the intricate connections between all of us. Despite my willingness to stay, the decision was made, and the journey back to my body began. Contrary to movie portrayals, the return wasn't instant. It took time to integrate back into my broken body, witnessing the impact my actions had on others. The prayers and support from many played a crucial role in pulling me back. As I returned to awareness, I faced physical challenges, underwent therapies, and grappled with the limitations of my injured body. The love and support during my recovery were tangible, affirming the interconnectedness and love that exist in both realms. Over time, the contrast between the pure love on the other side and the complexities of human interactions led me into a state of depression. I questioned my decision to return, feeling bitter about the perceived lack of choice. Journaling became an outlet, and I discovered a communication channel with the counsel I had encountered during my near-death experience. This counsel became my confidence, offering guidance and support as I navigated my path back into the world. They provided insights on noticing when things align with my true self, emphasizing intuition as a guide. This led me to discover a passion for healing work, ultimately reshaping my life. Despite the challenges, I'm now grateful to share my experience and remind others of their inherent beauty and purpose. My journey serves as a beacon, encouraging others to step into their truth and embrace the interconnectedness and love that form the foundation of existence.